wait, where's my... Crap! Where's the stream on? Get this song out of here. Get this musical piece out of here. Let's hide floor number... Oh. I might as well change the scene. I have the other model still on. Oh, and I also have the audio messed up. Okay. Unmute. Let's see. Change this. Let's do a little switch up on ye olden model. This was fun and all, but our time of rupture is up. Our time of using the olden rupture. Instead, we're just gonna switch to our emo-esque looking model, according to Can. I was surprised by some on the YouTube. I got a decent bit of responses, so I put up a poll saying, hey, for the Canto 8 Part 3 stream, what model would you prefer? And there were some responses, all that fun nonsense. And I was surprised that this model was winning out on the like Rupture Giga Chad. Cause honestly, I thought the Giga Chad model was gonna win. Let's go to... Oh, we got a thing to watch, right? We got a thing to watch. I'm over here playing DJ with the fucking audio. Aw, man. Wait, I never... I'll mess with this later. But let's see. Let's search up Project Moon. We got a little bit of... What's it called? Pause that. We got a new teaser. We're gonna watch this new teaser. We'll do it after the dailies. We'll just give some time for people to show up and all that fun stuff. A little bit of time. So until that, let's do our dailies really fast. Let's just get these out of the way. A good way to start the stream. Useful types blunt. Let's go with our good old Chargy boys. A good old Chargy. I don't like you on here. Let's go you. I got a new... Oh, I was gonna say, I got a new ego? Whoa! But actually, yeah, I got a new ego. That's right. What's it? I always forget Deviate support passive. Okay, so I don't really want to run you. Really, if I'm being optimal, it's a blunt. It's mostly a blunt team, so it would be like boom, boom, boom. Assault does blunt, and he kind of lines up with the envy quite well. Definitely you, and then you, and then I guess Marsalt's increasing the speed. We're not really doing... We have 2 reindeer, 2 W corps. We could actually justify this. I don't know why I never have this like team in line. I'm like always not happy with this team. Always. So, why are you here? Why are you here? Is there a better choice? Lose better. The reason why this is a better choice is because of most charge IDs end up doing 4-hit coins. So he tends to be better. I do end up running Mersal. Yeah, we'll take this one. What's your support passive again? Owned. Deals rupture. This one's MV poise. We don't do poise. God, there's not really a good support passive beyond the base ID, huh? For this style of team, so I guess it'll just be backup.
전가요?
오, 그래. 태워보지 뭐.
기차와 같이 달려나가겠소.
Dude, every time I have to like stop and like look at like the whole line of abilities, I feel like I'm going back to my like Puzzles and Dragon days. And you're probably thinking like, what the fuck are you talking about? How is this anything like Puzzles and Dragons? I had a friend in high school. Wow, he high rolled. I had a friend in high school. Oh, no spoilers. Sorry, but I can't stay for the stream. Peace out. Oh, no problem. We're just doing dailies right now, but yeah, there will definitely be spoilers. But later we'll be doing Mirror Dungeon stuff, because we only have the last boss left. So, yeah, we got that going. But like oh, we got staggered right away. Oh, fuck. But like I was saying, with Mirror Dungeon days, not Mirror Dungeon, with my Puzzle and Dragons back in my days when I was in high school. God, I hate to think about how long ago that was. There was one guy, we always played Puzzles and Dragons, but he made fun of me constantly because he's like, are you actually observing the board? No, just match and go, man. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm actually... Oh, he also did the same thing in college. And I feel like when I'm looking at my, like, ability lineup like that, I have that same exact feeling from back in those days. Like, am I really observing this board? Do I really need to take a look? I've seen these abilities a bajillion freaking times. I know them, like, the backside of my hand. The only ones, like, I always have to hesitate on, it's not even the charge ones anymore, it's always the rupture. Which is weird, because I've gotten, like, a pretty good experience with rupture at this point, with how much I've done Mirror Dungeons. Although I guess ego gifts just really carry me in Mirror Dungeons, huh? Like, because I'm not properly learning. I'm not properly learning what generates count and when to use things. I'm mostly just letting the gifts hard carry. Which is part of the issue. We have such a sick MV resonance like going on here. But then it gets cut off by stupid Ishmael. It's all her fault. It's interesting how much Charge has just sort of become the MV team. Because MV used to exist in that weird spot, right? Where it kind of wanted Bleed, but Bleed was kind of Lust thing, and it's like, okay, well, I guess MV kind of has Rupture. I guess that, like, kind of matches Charge, right? Like, Charge can kind of do a little bit of everything. Like, there's a Charge Tremor ID, Charge Rupture ID, Charge Sinking. And that kind of matches with the whole philosophy of Envy. Like, it's envious of all the other types, right? Like, conceptually, it makes sense. I should not be doing... Oh, does she actually have 10 charge already again? Oh, sick, dude! So yeah, actually, Charge having Envy makes a lot of sense, huh? it does a little bit of everything, but it's a master of none. Really, it's just good at, like, straight damage. Well, no, Poise is better at that. Yeah. A little bit of everything, master of none. Perfect description of charge, perfect description of envy. It wants to do everything, but yet it can't really do everything. Ah, oh, that was such a waste, that ability. Using all of its, like... Such a waste of damage for her to hit that guy. Oh. Oh, this kind of sucks. My options are to shoot my team or to shoot my team. Well, I guess I'm shooting my team. Perfect. Perfect! Okay, that's that one done. Faust top, like usual. This ID! This new reindeer is weird. I like it, but it sits in such a weird spot when you're playing it. I still gotta get used to it. It's so picky with its charge count. Which I think this goes into the idea, like, Project Moon really needs to fix, like, builder spender resources and how they're displayed. Like, I really think, well, I'll go into it a bit more when I go here. Oh. This fight. What do I want to bring in here? No, it's like the Envy thing. Envy wouldn't be bad, but this Envy team's not good at sanity generation. I guess is this good at sanity gen? It's good at sanity damage. Burn's kind of decent at sanity gen, huh? I'll just go Poise, fuck it. Boom, boom.
출장이 주인 놈 뜻에 따라
피가 범람할 시간이요.
I always like hesitate on. Oh, yeah, that's right.
어머, 부탁드려요.
So getting into back what I was saying, with resource like builder spenders, I really wish, like, let's say this spends 3 ammo. I have 18 ammo. Oust is broken. Well, it's unfortunate that's only level 18. But, like, I wish instead of ammo sitting down here, what they could do is they could put, like, a little circle in the corner of the icon showing how much ammo you have. Or, like, maybe put in the center of this icon art here, like, the, like, ammo on top of it. That way you could see, and they could do the same with charge and poise. Like, the only issue is, like, this is a ammo and poise. How do you deal with multiple? Like, maybe putting it here, maybe having, like, a split here. It's hard to say. But they really need to improve how things are displayed. Rolling 22 skill at base 3. Again, like, can't really run it. It doesn't have levels. And those are all going to the body. This is such a unique fight because you want to, like, try. It's hard to build up sanity, but you kind of want to build it up. And you need to be careful about the eyes. Wow, we low rolled. Rip. But, like, you don't want to break the eyes too early. They nuke your sanity. Although there could be a tactic to break the eye and then have, like, a bunch of negative coin shooters. But I think there's only 2 negative coin guys in the game. Bum, 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 bum. Where's our minus 15s? We got this. Mersault needs to start winning clashes, but that's hard. It's so hard. He's now like in a downward spiral. That was so bad losing that first clash. We have a minus 5, so we'll do something. We'll do something like this. And then this is right eye. We don't want to be hitting that. We want to hit more of the body. So we'll do this. Don't want to pop the eyes. Bum, 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 bum. This fight almost feels like, oh, we lost that. RIP! Man. We are just, yeah, okay. The cascade. Stupid toad cascade. Oh, at this point, when the eye pops, I can't remember if it hits the lowest. With the least XP... I mean, at this point, Mersault getting popped here is almost inevitable, right? So maybe we just go for an eye poppage. We want these guys to win. This kind of sucks. Heathcliff can go for this one. Oh, we don't want to clash like that. That would have been bad. Something like this. Then you go like here. Hey, negative coin! It's an eye. I want to go here. Then go here. I think this is it. I think this is good. Just keep winning clashes. Haha! Negative coin for the win. Nah, we win. Nah. How many concentrate? One more concentrated and that'll be good. We don't have any of our sanity fixing egos up and going or ready to go. I mean, we could just do this right now. I don't see the big thing. Cancel all skills. We could just start blasting. No, I think we do just start blasting. Although we can just start blasting like this. Where's the body? We'll do something like this. Go for that. Or this. This. And we'll yoink this. Then grab here. Because this should cancel. So the cancel should happen before the other hits. Yeah, there's no way his skill 3 loses. Here comes Mersault with the... Yep. Not Mersault. Heathcliff. Here comes Heathcliff with the chair! And now... Still don't want to pop an eyeball. Come on, flip heads! Come on! Oh. Oh. Dealt no damage. Is this actually weak to like slashing? Did I just bring like the worst team? I don't actually remember the Toad's weaknesses. Oh, goodbye, Heathcliff. Bye. What is the Toad's weaknesses? Oh, only envy. Alright. I'll remember that for next time. You go here, and we could eat both of these. This is funny. This is funny. All that sanity we built up. She gone.
전투응대에 나선다.
But then we get back, clashing goated. I can't believe we rolled heads. That's funny. We won't be claiming any bones today with how much sanity he's losing. Oh, we lost that. Ripperoni. How much ammo do you have left? Nothing. No ammo. Not the worst in the world for that ID. I don't know why I'm thinking of even using ego here. Maybe there's a world you do something? Actually, we'll just have you go. You know what? I believe in you. You got this, buddy. You got this. Power counter. These are both body hits. Need to hit this one. Oh. I don't like how that looks. No! No! Curse this inevitable, but the sudden but inevitable betrayal. Oh. Okay, yeah, I kind of expected that. It's not calculating the sanity hits. Like, it doesn't realize she's gonna be like 15 or 5 less sanity. I mean, it's pretty over though. I think I'm just gonna use the quick finish on the other two.
의뢰비랑 보호수당에서 사용한 탄환값을 빼면 저들이 수능을 하는 자들이기에 다행이요.
치열한 결투였어. 그대들도 뛰어난.
Alright. Now that we got that out of the way, now that we got the dailies, and a ton of past mission stuff, oh my gosh. We should have... Let's pop all these. They're always going to be random. It doesn't matter when we pop them. Next, what's on our list? Oh, okay. I was going to watch the new thing. So let's go studio mode. Intermission. Grab this. Grab this. This is not what I wanted. Close that. Grab this. Put this here. Theater mode. Oh no! Don't you dare start on your own! Don't you dare start on your own! You don't have my permission! Then we go... Window... Go this. I can never get this quite right. Like this. Like, right. Yeah, whatever. Come on, let me control this. There's a way I can make like this just embedded source or something like that. Hang on, please hold for technical difficulties. Please hold. I don't want this. Instead, hide new source. I want it to be a browser. Add web page embed. The last time we did a web page embedded source, it was the stupid Trump thing. It's just funny seeing that as like the last thing. It's something like this. And we take that web page embed. We go to YouTube. How the fuck do I get this again? Copy embed. No. Copy video. Wow, that is not at all what I wanted there. It's trying to... Source. That's what I want. Jeez. Making my life hard, YouTube. Making my life a little bit difficult here, not gonna lie. We're gonna watch this. Settings. Limbus company. Shut up! Don't want to hear it. Freaking Limbus. Alright. Wait, is this volume on? Okay, it is.
Limbus 컴퍼니. 끝내 가을 버텨낼 곳 없다더니.
Fuck! It's not playing it! Oh my fucking god. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh my god. Okay. Forget this. We're going this. We're doing it the scuffed way. Fuck it. Life's hard. Life's even harder when you don't prep this stuff ahead of time. What can I say?
어찌된 일인지 홍어는 변한 게 하나도 없네요. 길은 예전 같지 않으려나?
Oh my god, and now the resolution's fucking trash. Oh my god.
어찌된 일인지 홍어는 변한 게 하나도 없네요. 길은 예전 같지 않으려나?
I wonder if her kit's gonna be like her Canto 7.
그야 당연히 생각해본 적 없었네요. 어릴 적부터
I mean, if anything,
사람들이 바란 일이라서
Ishmael getting a rupture ID is pretty nice.
태어나서 심사가 끝나기 전까진 찾고 싶네요. 가문과 상관없이 제가 정한
Oh, that swap. Hang on, did it just swap? Did it swap speed or did it swap... What was that swap?
바란 일이라서 가시 가문에서 태어나서
So they're attacking. So she's like in the back here. She moves out.
심사가 끝나기 전까진 찾고
God, with how they cut this, I can't tell. It looks like a new ID comes in.
싶네요. 가문과 상관없이
But then Dawn rotates out. So she leaves. A new ID comes in. Dawn leaves. And then she comes in. So it seems like she moves to the first of the order and forces whoever's in the front, whoever's the slowest out for the new one. Okay.
혹시 제가 정한 가주가 되고 싶은
And she's getting some sort of buff here. You can see
고작
the
이
like
정도 승리에 기뻐할
little
생각이었다면
glowy bits.
가주 심사엔 참가하지도 않았겠죠. 뭐 기왕 이렇게 된 김에 조금만 더 도우시죠. 제가 가주가 된다면 그 값은 몇 배로 치러드릴 테니.
Alright. Let's close that. That looks neat. I wonder, are we able to see her kit? Let me re-add the sound, sorry. Let's take... Actually, let's quickly, after seeing that, let's take a look at Canto 7. What was one of the fights she was in with us? It's like during this stretch, right? Whatever.
망설이고 선장이 필요한가? 그대, 이 검이 필요하오.
No, yeah, she's here. What was her stuff? So, rupture count. She did a lot with rupture count. If Ishmael's anything like this with how much count she generates, that's gonna be really sick. That's gonna be really sick. On crit fail is interesting too. It's so weird, her ID does like a lot of things. Game poise equal to rupture count. Okay. So what I'm seeing there is she could do anything, poise, bleed, or rupture. Who knows how it's gonna actually look like? But that was her themes, her 3. We figured it would be poise and rupture though. That's like the name of the game. For this season. Alright. Alright. It's time for the last one. I stopped this halfway through the last stream because, oh my god, it wasn't hard. I wasn't struggling. It was just like 3 a.m. And she still had like 2.5k health and she was getting a shield every turn. And I was tired. And I could not, there was no way I was locking in for another 30 minutes or an hour for the boss fight. And it looks like that was the general feel people were getting on this fight. That it wasn't hard, it's just a slog. So they changed the resistances on her. They made her weaker through some stuff with slashing too. I think I'm gonna bring a slightly different team into this. I think I'm gonna bring... Hers, it's 0.5. I think I'm gonna bring Envy. Let's go... Charge. They're better... You technically do Envy, but you're Bleed. Maybe Bleed won't be bad, because Bleed can do a lot of Envy. I could go... Ring's really good. You. Do I bring the Blood Fiends? Could just bring you. I kinda don't want to bring Gregor, actually. She's weak to slashing, so I just bring her? It feels weird not bringing the manager, though. Especially if I'm bringing 2 blood fiends. Nah, we just do something like this. Then...
자, 해골바가지랑 거미 대가리 후드려 패러 간다.
원하신다면 드디어 내 차례냐?
자,
원하신다면
And in case, like, we're forced to bring a Sinclair, he has 2 blood fiends on the team. The average free thinker. When have I ever proclaimed to be a free thinker? You're prescribing things onto me that aren't true. Never once in my life claimed to be a free thinker. Alright, emo. I had to switch the model because we were struggling with Rupture too much. This would be weird to bring. I don't know which Sinclair. I look at this, fuck it. You just come along for the ride. In case of emergency, I guess you show up. What's our levels? Do you plan on playing Delta Rune? I've never heard of that. Delta Rune. Let me do a quick Google search. I've never heard of this. It says it's on PlayStation. Kind of looks... has a pixel art to it. Undertale sequel? Then definitely not, but it's because I've never played Undertale. I would have to play Undertale first to play, that. I've heard it's a good game. It's just, not on my... or... it was on my radar, I just never ended up picking up. What was our levels again? 55, 55... Let's level you up. Oh, there's never enough bronze tickets. Yeah, the ID's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure if you missed it. I just on stream I reacted to it. Not much of a reaction, but I took a look at the what's it called? Canto 7, what she had in it. She had Poise, Rupture, and Bleed, but she primarily focused on count on all of them. So if she's like a really high positive Rupture count character, I think that would be sick. She has like a swap thing that I took a look at. I paused it a couple of times. It looks like she backs out, brings someone in, then the person at the bottom of the order also backs out, and then she comes in. At least that's what it kind of looked like. So it looks like a big, like, swap thing, where she doesn't swap out herself, but she swaps out someone else next to her, which is going to be interesting. I think what they're trying to do... Oh, I also have one more kind of low level. I honestly feel like... I'll leave that as is. What Project Moon's trying to do is find other ways to bring the... we've already seen this. They're trying to bring other characters in. They're trying to bring, like, ways to have more sinners without having more sinners on the field. And their previous answers were on deaths or, like, defensive retreats. And it feels like they're just trying to play around with that. I slightly warmed up to this song. I think the song in the background when I was streaming on Wednesday, I think the reason it wasn't jiving was I was so tired. This boss was taking so long that like the lo-fi was just making it even worse. Where I was like, oh, I want to go to sleep. Yeah, I didn't beat her because like it was 3 a.m. for me. I felt like I was gonna like fall asleep, and I was like, okay, let's look at this. And then I kept saying she still had 2.5k HP and was gaining a shield, and I was gonna read into what the shield did, but then I was like, no, this is taking too long. I'm gonna go to bed. Like, I'm just gonna call it there. I can't. It's interesting. We gotta wait for the stance change, huh? To see the shields and shit. Maybe it says the shield on here. I'm trying to read into this more. They really need to fix this UI. I think one of the big issues, so there was a whole bunch of drama with nerfing the 8-3 boss, which I'm of the opinion it probably needed the nerf. Is this the new pack ID? Yeah, this is the new pack ID. But like I was saying, probably needed the nerf. But I think the underlying big issue is how Limbus displays information. Like, you get that 8-3, you get such a wall of raw info that is just completely worthless. Yeah, I think they kind of did nuke it a little bit too hard. But like, if the key passives were easily known and easy to find, I think it wouldn't have been so much of an issue. But the issue is that, like, it had so much text and so much worthless passives. Like, why is Panic up here? Like, this should be in the Sanity tab. Why is this here? Like, I mean, they literally proved the point. I mean, but I saw that he only won after 3 attempts, right? And that was kind of, he started playing around it a little bit. But I don't think that really proves the point. It's a gacha game. So let me give you a little bit of perspective before moving on here. I'm about to go on a full Fyddle rant, alright? You're about to get a full thing. I have a couple friends who they play a lot of other games. I introduced them to Limbus. They've been slowly working through it. They don't have more than a very fixed group of like 1 3-star per character. So it's weird in a gacha game to have a story encountered balanced around like, oh, well, you kind of want to play against the weaknesses and kind of play around stuff, and if you have the right stuff, you can brute force it. And it's like, sure, but the average player is not. They don't have the option to do that. At least I don't think the average player is. What I really think Limbus is struggling with is, one, for it being a gacha with a story, it kind of needs, like, a hard mode to satisfy the community. In a base mode that can kind of just be done with any ID. That maybe has, like, a whole bunch of weaknesses to, like, everything. And maybe the base story mode is where you get a sense of the mechanics and then do it. Make the railway actually difficult? Well, it used to be difficult. I think, I don't know with the railway. The railway's a different beast entirely. Let story be story? Yeah, I think that's a big thing. So to give you a little bit of perspective, like, they kind of stop after the story dungeons because of how much of a slog it is. And then, like, imagine, hang on, we'll come back to this boss. We'll come back here in a second since I'm only on a rant. Let's just take a look at the 8-30 boss. Yeah, lost, whatever. Let's just take a look at this and see what's really egregious about this. So, someone put this into a doc on all of his text. This is 2,000 words. The length of the doc was literally longer than a natural language processing research paper I read in college that covered things about regexes and stuff. You have this doc, like, the total text on this boss is longer than literal networking, like, code and copyright patents I have read through for my work. Like, when you have bosses that have so much text that reading through them feels like you're reading a literal dissertation paper and they're like as long, I think you have a problem. And the issue is that there's just so much useless information. Like, most of this here is just worthless. Like, it's not important to the actual fight. Like, these being here, this is just not good. You have a sanity tab. Like, why are these here and why are they at the top of the list? Like, so reading through this feels like a slog, and there's so much stuff and you have to click into each thing. Like, you're just gonna be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna go in and do it. And then on top of that, some skills are hidden until you do the fight. And it feels really bad when you're attempting a fight, the boss has so much health, and the fight drags on where, like, the initial doing of this fight, your first attempt is going to take, like, 15-20 minutes. You're taking, like, 10 minutes to read through this shit if you're actually reading through it. So now you're spending, like, 20 to 30 minutes on it. You just get to the third phase. Oh, the hidden skill unlocks, and it's an AoE nuke that's going to wipe your team because you missed maybe one line in the passive. Suddenly, now what should have been a 20 to 30 minute boss is now a 40 to an hour long boss. And, like, that's asking a lot, especially for a gacha game. Like, it just feels like you were robbed of a potential win and you had no idea that it would be coming. Like, that's the problem with it. Like, I don't think Unbreakables are unbalanced per se. Like, a lot of people are blaming the Unbreakables, but I think Unbreakables have a different problem, where at their core, they're not fun. And that's why, like, when you have a boss that has other things that aren't balanced, Unbreakables become the lightning rod. Because, like, even though the Unbreakable coins themselves aren't unbalanced, when the boss has something unbalanced about it, the Unbreakables are gonna just feel absolutely shit. And that's the issue. Is that it's not going to be good. Like, oh my gosh. Like, and a lot of this just comes down to information display. They need to do a better job. There's just too much garbage. Like this. Does this ever matter? This unit gains a powerful attack, game overheat. Expire at the end of turn. Maybe this I can't remember. The big thing that matters is binding him before the turn he does this stuff. You really want to put him in the binds. And I didn't even realize this. I never did this. And this would have helped a ton. Oh my god. This would have helped an absolute buttload. Have no binds. Well, so I don't have an issue with new IDs and egos having no binds, because Mersault's base, as long as something in your base has binds, I don't think it's an issue. But this is another thing. You don't know going into this that he's going to have a anti-bind, like, he's going to have something where you want to bind. And a different issue is that if I, like, jump into this, what's your incentive to run Mersault on these fights? Like, maybe you're running this association because you're running a rupture. But what are the odds I'm actually bringing base Mersault in here? 90% of story bosses? Yeah, because Chain of Others. Like, if you bring Mersault, it's for Chain of Others, but, like, your newer player who's probably never had to use Chain of Others, like, all the way going up into these, like, fights and stuff, like, look at these IDs. They don't have much of an incentive ID-wise unless they're bringing, like, Light Lineage. to go into these fights, which you're probably not bringing Blade Lineage because you've realized going through this that almost everything's weak to Gluttony, so you're probably going to be looking at Rupture. Maybe you bring this. Like, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I think the big thing is information. Again, all in the community's response. Honestly, I'm just gonna stay away from the Limbus subreddit from now on. Like, they remind me of a worse version of the World of Warcraft, like, elitism in the subreddit. They're worse than World of Warcraft elitism, because you'll go to you'll call someone out for being a WoW elitist, and they will, WoW elitists will just be honest with you. They'll say, yeah, fuck, like, the newer players. And fuck that. I spent 12 hours. I want game content catered for me. Whereas the Limbus community will gaslight the shit out of you. Being like, it's a skill diff, you should have read better, you should have... It's just really gross. It's really gross how that subreddit, like, operates. Like how a lot of people there. Because, like, if you have a boss where it's causing a schism, where a lot of people are causing a nerf, there is an issue there. Things... When you have a game like this, how do you say, having difficult gameplay is not bad. The issue is they want gameplay like Library of Ruina, and having like hardcore walls and spikes in Library of Ruina is more acceptable because it's a true single player game and it's not a gacha. This is a gacha, so having hardcore walls like that is less acceptable, especially in story. So if you have a schism like that, where you have a portion of your player base who just absolutely hate this guy with a passion and think it's unbalanced, you probably need to nerf it. Yeah, you can grind pages really fast. I think that was a change that came later on. I think in the original version, there was more RNG behind it. But yeah, in Library Ruina, yeah, you could grind pages. And you have the full kit. Again, you don't have the full... Not every player is going to have the full kit. A lot of players aren't going to have anywhere near the full kit for this. So they're not going to have as many options to deal with this stuff. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click out. So that's the issue I have. But the community wants to treat this as like a badge of honor. I beat it before the nerfs. You just needed to read better. You needed to do this and that. You needed to be able to understand the boss's dissertation paper and be able to give a full lecture before doing the boss. Like, it's just not good. It's not a healthy approach. And that sort of mentality is how you drive people away from the game. Like, fully. Because, like, a lot of players are going to feel like their stuff is being disrespected. Like, especially they could have spent money for a specific ID to upgrade it because they really enjoy it, and now they can't use their ID that they spent money on a fight because the fight is just not built like that. It's tailored for a very specific idea. No. Again, it stems from, it's a gacha game. I mean, come on. Like, every other gacha game, like, makes the initial story part easy. And then they have maybe a hard mode, and then other stuff later, for the people who do want it to be hard. And it comes from the... Yeah. Anyways, that's Fyddle rant. Again, I don't think the boss was too bad, but I'm in the minority because I have an insane, like, I have options. Like, right? But your average player doesn't. Okay, let's lock in. Let's do this. What are we doing? I always forget what generates count on her. It's like her first one, right? We'll do something like... Oh. Well, let's just do some quick sanity fixing. So I'm gonna use these 4 lusts right off the bat just to get a bit of a sanity steroid up and going. Wait, do we not have whistles? Oh, it's a resonant. Ah, I'm dumb. I'm not the best player. I need to update my painter image. To have like the big goofy eyes. Other than the controversy, did you enjoy the final part of this Canto? So, honestly, are you? I'll figure out as we get through this boss. I've thought it's been okay. I don't think it's... Honestly, I prefer Dawn's Canto. And of course, I still hold... what's his face? Heathcliff's Canto as like the best Canto that there's been. Without like question. But I still need to see the ending. So far, I think it's been okay. It's been okay. I'm just not... The theme's not vibing with me as much. It feels like, Say a Lot, Do Little. Like, has been this Canto. Like, I had an issue with a node before this where, like, they were just literally talking in circles. Like, it's like, okay, let's just progress this. I mean, come on. Especially with the other brother. And it hasn't helped that these last couple of fights, they feel like almost a tank fest, or a tank... in WoW, we call them tank and spanks on some of them. Where they're just like... They're too healthy. A longer fight does not make it enjoyable, more enjoyable or better. That's... yeah. You don't like the delusional rich boy told you after 6-hour dungeons he needs to be kinder. Boom, boom. Again, it's just, it hasn't... It's not that it's been bad. It just hasn't, like, vibed. Why am I, like, trying to load up an ego there? I really... my mind's like, I really want the Lust Resonance here. So I think I'm gonna go for... Power counter here. Power counter here. Clash here. Clash here. Punch it, really? Oh, Mersault doesn't... It has 8 charge, it's okay. How much bleed you got, lady? A decent bit. Then we do this. No! No! Oh well, not the end of the world. Oh. Oh. Mother of high rolls. Oh, but she's good sanity now, which is the issue. Am I not running the Faust I need to run? Why am I not... Am I actually getting the whistles buff there? I feel like I didn't get the whistle buff. Maybe I did, I just didn't notice it. Like... But again, like I said, I'm holding my opinion on the Canto until we get to, what's it called? Until we see the end. Wait, what's Dawn's base passive? On hit, if target has bleed, heal? I didn't know that. Dominating. I need to hit these back ones with someone who has a lot of sanity. Ring, I believe in you. In Ring Sing we trust. Oh. You got this. I think we were getting the whistles. I think I'm just too used to when she's on the team, it does like the special like whistle thing in the background. I'm used to the audio cue. I think it was still like some of our characters have too much sanity for it not to be going off, right? Nice. And then phase 2. We already saw this one. For the record, I'm only skipping these because we've already seen them. Okay, this puts them in the orb. This, like, doesn't matter. Does this force... This is another thing, talking about rants. First off, this boss, I was gonna make a YouTube video thinking about this rant with, like, half of these were originally hidden, or not even half, there was only, like, 2 showing of all these conditions. I was gonna do the Dark Souls boss music, like, the, boss of reading, and it was just gonna have the boss music playing as it scrolled through this. With all of them hidden. Oh, I didn't realize it's actually the vehicle name up here. That's fine. So we'll use some defensives here. But like I was gonna say, this end the turn, I think this is also an unfun mechanic. Forced turn-ins, it like feels like that's also another artificial change. I wouldn't mind it as much if this was a slow ability. But because this is so fast, it doesn't matter what I do. It feels so bad. So like now I'm gonna activate defensives, but then half my defensives are not gonna work. It's just, I don't know. Again, if my other units could attack and it could be a turn order thing, or like a character like speed order, I think I wouldn't mind the force in turn, because then it would be like, okay, you might want to pay attention to that skill because you know it's going to end the turn. But it's like, I can't even pay it. You can't even say, oh, it's not that I'm not paying attention. It just forces the turn in. I think I'll do something like this. We need to break this guy out. Ow. A lot of this comes down to don't want this guy winning clashes. Oof. Our team being a little slow here kinda sucks. Oh. Nearly punched by the low roll. Oh, did he get staggered? Oh, she got staggered. That's not good. And that's an example of why unbreakable coins aren't necessarily bad. They just don't feel good. Win the clash, take chip damage, get staggered anyways. Dun, 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 dun. Don't I need to kill this like before this goes all the way down? I should probably just be eating these hits, huh? Because these aren't the worst things in the world to eat. And I should just be focusing this. I need this to be, of course, blocked. I don't want... God, they're just on hit increase the count, though. That feels bad. Of course, it's going for the person staggered, who already has a ton of bleed. Oof. We have a lot of healing garbage though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Who are you aiming for? Her? Ishmael may get staggered by eating this. Maybe I pop a... I'm thinking about this. Maybe I just go ahead and pop something like this. Get a little bit of healing on her, that way she tries to avoid the stagger. God. And then that way we're doing damage. This is fine. Yeah, we'll do this. One time I think aggro actually mattered with Mersault getting focused by one of the abilities. I may have just sent way too much into that, but it's fine. God, the amount of just like random healing blood things get is so nice. Oh no! 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 Are we real right now? Oh, it went to 0 and it's doing this thing? Unclashable. Well, we get to break it. It's not a big deal. We'll just break it with a random thing. This may not break it, actually. We'll do this here. Then we'll send 2 in there just to make sure it breaks. I'll send Mersault because Mersault's the weaker. I'll pop this, and then we'll do the... Oh, that's only neutral? Oof. We'll switch it. Oh, and I don't want this to lose. How do I want to do this? We'll just do it like it is. Maybe I change this up a little bit. Hang on, hang on. We do something like this. This should kill it. Then do something like Chains of Others. Because she's about to phase change. I don't remember what she does on the phase change. Yeah, that we knew it would break it out. I sent the second one just to be sure he was broken out. Oof. Then we get the heal with Hex Nails. Nice. I'm a big fan of all the Hex Egos. I love these. I love their animation. I love what they do. I just love the vibe and the jive. What's the meme? I like the cut of your jib, kid. We still have 2 staggers. Oh, how unbreakables. And Binds of Others was kind of wasted, but whatever. Dun, 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 dun. We could pop another healing. Get it running. This one adds, yeah. Eventually we'll just have enough random like garbage running, it doesn't matter. You know what? When in Rome. When in Rome. Do as the Romans do. I'll actually switch that up a little bit. Like that. Because this is what the Romans would do. You hit me with your unbreakables, I'll show you my unbreakables. And I win with my clashes.
끝을 낼 시간이.
I know what I'm sure you know what what our glorious CEO would do. It's pretty close to what I just did there. Oh man. Plus 60 health was so good right there. And we got another forced turn end. Alright. So we kind of just want to use defensives again. I forget if any of these activate anything meaningful. I kind of don't. I mean, Mersaults will always give him the charge, so it's worth it. No, it's if he attacks. So actually, none of this matters. Good old forced turn end. Lou, get back in your box! I think last time we did this, we didn't see this twice. Does that mean we're misplaying? Find out next time. You will go here. You will go here. Oh, you don't win that? Crazy. Crazy. We can do something like this. What are the odds we actually lose that? It's actually probably high. Also, I want to double check what's giving her the shields, because this was annoying last time. It's probably buried in the passive somewhere. Realty, okay, is it? Okay, so it's a skill doing it. That's not doing it. That's not doing it. Am I blind? What the fuck is giving her the shield? Is it under this? Okay, combat start. Okay, we found it. We found it, chat. And this is part of the issue I was talking about. Information not being easily available. It's hard to find what the hell just gave her that shield. So it's just at combat start. And it's max HP. I kind of wish a shield like this was current HP. That way it gets, the fight gets accelerated as it keeps going. Small thing though. Okay, you will go here. Can I just eat this? Everything just gets so much random count. Like, since the Unbreakables increase in count, I really don't want to get hit with potency, huh? So it's probably best to do something like this. So not letting the count hit's actually not the worst in the world. It's letting the potency hit in this fight that is really bad, huh? Who is this aiming at normally? Oh, you. That sucks. Okay. Alice is not doing her fair share here. Oof. Nice. Oh, that screech. Oh, woo. Ooh. Nice. Regret is such a good passive. And then there's the random count increases. I think we send Ring into here to try to guarantee the breakage next turn. Maybe assault like this, and then do something like this. We can get this active, although it's not the best in the world. Just want to win the clash, really. Make sure that it breaks free. Hit this. Maybe activate a dodge. Ah, this is fine. Actually, let's get this up and going. Doesn't this make it so clashes we put pink ribbons? Yeah. Let's just get that up and going.
점 찍었네.
Okay.
완성되었나?
Da-da, da-da, da-da. We're gonna have a lot of egos up and running, huh? It sucks that Dawn's gonna be staggered this next turn. Because the unbreakable coin nonsense is gonna stagger her with her bar so close. Unless it's not doing that AoE. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's good. Hell yeah. Look how beautiful that is. One potency, 6 count. Truly peak Limbus. I want this kind of to go last, huh? Doesn't she get something like when hitting Lou, shit gets like Cancer Unbreakable? It's one of these skills, right? Maybe it's the next phase I'm thinking of, because I think we technically got to the next phase. And that's when we stopped. Something like this. That's gonna rip through count, though. What's the passive on this? I don't ever remember the passive. Unit takes damage, heal equal to the bleed damage. When activating a skill, if the target has Rose Wedge. Can we just do this, actually? Yeah, we'll do this. Have that go last. Have this go last into lose base. And then what we're going to do is like force everything into these. Since it's going last, it's probably okay. And the idea is we want our attack skills going last, so we stack bleed. Oh, that was good. Oh. Oh yeah, we had a force turn in. We already seen this one. Fuck! God, the force turn in suck! Well, if the turn ends after this, I don't... Okay. We just do this, then. Oh, but she's only speed 4 this time, actually. Oh wait, we can be a little bit cheeky here. Oh shit, we can be a little cheeky with this one. So let's do something like this. We be a little cheeky sometimes. Why am I activating an ego on a defensive? Then Lou's gonna clash into this and it should force the turn in. All nice. Look at all that bleed. And then here we go, back in the box with you. Wait. What? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Fuck! Oh god, I was robbed. It said it ends the turn. Was I supposed to read there? Was that a reading comprehension issue? I don't think so. Oh. I should have just known that he had this buff. My bad. Apparently. Alright. One of the... So he now nullifies this. Okay, we're not gonna let this do its cheeky BS again. I'm on to you, game. Oh wait, we did lose someone. Who did we lose? Who died? Hang on. Am I dumb? Oh, Ishmael. Beautiful. Well, when in doubt, slam the fluid sacks. That's what they say, right? That's what the hip kids say nowadays. Oh. So this should go like this, and then this should go here. Perfect. Get 'em, team! Oh yeah, we're gonna give him that lust frailty. Just to not use a lust ability. How big brain am I? Yes, beautiful. Galaxy-sized brain. You know, the debuff is there to send a message. To intimidate it. To let it know I could have done this at any point. I just chose not to. Could I have done it when I had a full lust resonance? Of course. But I chose not to. It was a power play. Biggest brain in America? No doubt. America. Ironically, I did use a lust ability this time. Not a bad amount of damage. We do a little healing. We could do this. Sanguine Desires. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, it says Rampage, right? When she gets the Rampage is the... when I have to watch where Lou hits. Special Nature Skill, maintain target is Lou. Ignore all skill effects and they get unbreakable. Yeah. So really, the on use. Skill you can do nothing. Did it say the you can do nothing gets that? Hang on. Dun, dun. You do not know the fathoms. Which one's the you do not know the fathoms? Not you. Is it you? No. How about you? No. You? What the hell? Which one of these is do not know the fathoms? Oh, it's this one! Don't worry, chat. We found it. We found it, chat. We'll do something like this. This. Maybe here? Here. Here. And then this. Okay, yep, that's all good. There's the whistles. I getting too used to hearing that. Uh-oh. That was... What were the odds of all those being tails, actually? With 30-something sanity. No losing bleed for you this turn. And we do a little healing. You don't have my permission not to bleed. God, look at all those rose stacks. Look how beautiful they are. Oh, is this new? Gather a bunch of sand. No, we've already seen this one. We know this one. Okay, now everything from here is going to be new. Alright! Alright, I'm sitting up in my chair. I'm walking in. We're on new content. Also, wasn't there a chance he did multiple on this? Did I get unlucky? Wait, why didn't this reuse the headset? Oh, it has to be on kill. Never mind. I'm dumb. Dun, dun, dun. I don't use Ting Tang like at all. What's Rimshank's passive? It's something with sinking, right? Yeah. You could activate this for shits and giggles. One day it could have rupture. So, do not know the fathoms is not going on, so the rampage doesn't mean much. You do not know the fathom of the eye powers. Yeah. What does this do? Do I need to... Hang on. Mr. Yellow Coin. This is not it. This is it? Wait, what is this called? Hang on. Be honored to be an audience. Can clash regardless of speed, cannot staggered, okay. Use, heal, wanna break. So we want it to be the last is the idea. Let's lose buffs. He just got a new buff, right? He has happiness and joy. Okay, so we kind of want Lou just winning clashes. So he'll do something like this. Mersault will hit this. Then this is body. This is... Do we want to break that actually? Does this do anything? Destructible and severable. Why not? Why not break it? We'll do something like that. This is it.
합격점.
Look at all that bleed. Glory to the Bleed Empire. Oh, that gets so close to killing. Nice. Yeah, take that. Take that, you loser. You're not even good, kid. Take the L. Accept the L. Embrace the L. We're gonna want hex nails running at some point. I was just thinking about that. This is just a good, like, breather turn. Oh, no. Come here, Lil Bayou. Bow? Bayou? Bouge? It's time for you to visit the elders. Sorrow.
어르신들은 제게 언제
They were always so kind to me, the elders. I wanted to play with what her name is instead. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Deji?
더 이상 두려움은
I
느껴지지
don't know. With time, I stopped being so afraid of them, but they always speak as though they knew every little thing about me. My only
어르신들이 무료한
use is to be a window, an amusement for the elders in their long, tedious
그래서 제게
lives.
많은 말은 필요 없어요.
I don't need to talk much. I only need to see as many things as possible and to wear a pleasant smile for them. Cannot be helped, young master. The prudent option would be to witness it all in silence.
스빈이 옛날처럼 돌아오고
I wish
좋겠어요.
Shiren could be back to her old self again.
그럴 수 없다는 사실을 알고
But
있죠.
I know that it can't happen, so I smiled.
무기를 만드는 것만큼 내가 어버이보다 뛰어나지.
We could get Sun Sower up and going. Just passive sanity healing nonstop. Is this a forced turn end? It is. So we're not gonna do that. Can clash regardless of speed though. Okay, so if it's regardless of speed, actually we can. But I really don't want to waste the clash ability of the ego. So I think what we're going to do... How much charge does Mercel have? He has a lot. We can increase it. We can use this turn to increase our count. Do I want Lou to clash with this? Maybe. You know what? Let's just get Holiday up and going. Why not? Why not? Beautiful count. Oh wait. Oh, the speed was still high. Never mind. That makes sense. I wasn't paying attention to the speed. Oh, whoa, hang on. What we got going on here? What is this? Earthly Elder. Has sublime immortality effect. HP does not drop below 1 at 1, replaced with imperfect immortality. Sword when struck by a certain skill of hers. This effect is inflicted against... Ooh. So we want to kill these for sure. We do not want Lube clashing with that. So we'll do something like this. How close are our stagger bars? The only one at risk is Lou being staggered. How far off is his bar? 27. Are we weak to... We are weak to Wrath. So Lou probably gets staggered if I do it like this. So instead we do something like this. And then have... Ignore the purple. Why would I ignore this? Like, I know red has to get clashed, for sure. Lung targets without choose and heal. I don't think I want to ignore this because I'm going to be hitting these first, and with this being speed 2. Like, it's going to be a 15% heal. Choose and heal 15% HP for the ally with the least HP. There's 7. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Do these all have different effects here? Brain tree. So some are called earthly, some are called brain. There's a heavenly back here. What the hell is the heavenly? Is it just the theme that's different on each of these? It kind of looks like it. Oh. Valve's showing that she can't clash to save her life. Just saw the new damage for the big move. Let's see what we got. Yeah, the 8-30 boss got giga nerfed, huh? Odds of us losing this is like base 7 flip. We always lose if we lose the first. Of odds of losing the first is 70% because it's anomaly. So we lose that most of the time. I'll use an ego. How about this one? Same is true for that. Let's just... I'll use Fluid Sacs. Fuck it. Get the shield out of here. Well, I say that, but she's gonna keep getting more as long as those dudes are unbroken, right? Like... Wait. Okay. Okay, it's hitting the right person. I thought it hit the big mom. Big grandma. Oh, so close to a stagger. Hopefully it gets staggered here. I didn't check who it's targeting. I saw a stagger. That's all that matters. And we must keep the bleed count agenda up and going. Do 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 do. The fathom can't. Yeah, don't want that going off. And we do what? Oh. Oh, we're so slow this round. Something like this. Let's pop soda. Let's use a soda. Fortunately, they are all targeting the slow people, so we can use this to our advantage. I think I do just ignore this purple one though this time. It's only one heal. Going for Faust though. I would rather it hit Dawn, so we'll do something like this even if it loses. These trees need to go. Yeah. Like, that was expected, but I would rather it hit her. Soda! Nice. Aw, no stagger though. Oh, so close. Anything new here? Nothing. So we got this one. This one's all sad. They gain new stuff. Well, what was the new stuff? Oh, I think it's just showing a new ability, huh? Let's get Sun Sower up and going. Just some passive sanity heals. I mean, we're all max sanity. Probably doesn't matter. Let's also do this. Oh, really? Really? We're gonna play like that? So, okay. Okay, we're gonna be like that. We're gonna do this. Then I'll just do this. Oh, yeah. Don't play that game. Let's actually send you back here and do something like... Oh no, let's change that up. Let's do something like that. Who's clashing with this? Okay, who's clashing with this? Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Alright. I don't think this actually kills. We could probably make sure it dies. No, it probably dies. This is probably fine. Nuke 'em! Oh, really? Ooh, okay. Wait, what? Oh, no, no, no. That's right. That's right. That's right. For some reason, I thought she was clashing with someone else. 75, 140. Roll tails. 100 and something. But then this is not going off. Get that garbage out of here. What a squad they have behind you. Reminds me of like one of those like after you clear a raid in WoW, like everyone let's get together for the guild picture. It's just the most random cast of characters all together. Guys, let's all get together for the picture. The whole squad. One day we'll get through the shield. One of these days. Well, she shouldn't have a shield now, right? Oh, what's this? Okay, I hate how the text moves like that. Alright. Heals? Lose clash, it loses damage. For every sum, okay. Poison, bleed, count, rupture. Okay. What's this? This guy thinks he can block. Oh wait, I didn't see the sublime. Hang on, was I reading the wrong ability? I was. Don't worry, I caught it. Cannot deal damage to allies, +2 for every ally with sublime immortality. Well, they don't have that. The target ally siphons the remaining and they're imperfect. Then apply the same amount of... Okay. So I think we did what we were supposed to. They're all broken. They all have that thing. She's gonna do her thing. She doesn't get a shield. This force ends the turn. Do we have anyone fat? Hopeless. Hopeless. Dominating. That sounds more like it. We'll do like this because we've been screwed by not doing stuff like this in the past. Oh, I didn't even check what Lou's buff he got after the sorrow. Okay. Get him, team! 33. Imagine if you flipped tails right there. I should use the defensive, actually. Get him, team! Beat up that grandma! Get these skill ones out of here. Shock Mersault's not super fast yet, but I think we just ate up some of the charge earlier, so makes sense. She has so much bleed and I love it. Oh, new scene. Play a game with me. This room's too big just for just... Is it pronounced Shishan? I can't. Dude, names are killing me. Never should have said that. I won't be visiting you ever again. Wrath. Was once a child who found happiness in the smallest things, a child who liked playing with me. Oh, once she gets older, she'll be like the other children. She will resent me, envy me, and try to kill anyone who's shooting for the... yeah. Huh. I have no regrets for killing this guy. I have zero sympathy for that dude's death.
어렸을 때부터 싸우는 걸 싫어하고 하지만 몇 번의 죽음을 거치자 저주가 담긴 그 말들은 제 안에 고지곳대로 박혀와요. 그래서 이번엔
할머니랑 어머니가 그러는데
Mother tells me that there are no... okay.
둘이 가장 좋은 것만
Oh, that grin.
누나는 저를 좋아했지만 그건 저에게서 나오는 빛을 좋아. 제가 보처 누나에게서 나는 개관원의 바람대로 흘러가려면 하지만 보처 누나가 말하는 그 기대라는 거추장스럽고
이제는 방에만 틀어박히시려는 저도 이제
이제 대옥이는
So many examples of rap. Jeez.
저를 평생 그래서 저는 방에만 있는 편이 나아요. 떠날 수 있었음에도 어쩌면 제게 묶여 있는
Maybe it wasn't a choice at all. Maybe she was bound to me. It's my fault she was nowhere. That she has nowhere else to go.
보여줄 수 있는 건
Okay, what's our like Giga Rainbow buff we're building up? How many Infinity Stones have we collected? We're at 4? Oh boy, got 3 more to collect. Dealt by 30%. Oh, I think this is the new Wrath part. So now Lou's gonna do more damage? Like 30% more? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I feel like we've just had so many skill 1s from our boy here that I forget that he has skill 2s or 3s. Let's actually get this up and running. Let's get Hex Nails up and running too. Mersault's had all of his shit going for a long time. So that's fine. She's still lacking... What is this passive again? We'll do this. We'll use her skill 1. We actually don't have her base running. What a random thing for her to have. Okay. Whatever. Gives us a better pride resonance. Yeah, I definitely think this song's much better now that I'm not half asleep. She just may die to bleed before anything activates. Oh, yep. Your only duty is to witness. Okay. Oh, I heard the static in the background and I was like, what? It only took 2 hours. Well, we only started this an hour ago.
모험심, 허망함, 결연, 가슴 벅참, 비극, 설렘, 곧 바래질 마음이라는 건
Okay.
저도 머지않아 먼지처럼 흩어져.
He's gonna have his ego moment. Oh shit, he's gonna do the hero pose.
저는 당신들과는 달라 바꾸고 싶어.
I'm not like the rest of you.
이루고 싶은
I don't want to change anything.
그래서 웃으면서
So many flashbacks. You know, it's about the journey, not the destination. Maybe the real Limbus company was the friends we made along the way. We just don't count all the people who tried to help us and then died. Those don't count. Don't worry about those. They weren't actually the billion of us. seagulls should have been.
전쟁.
Wasn't about the war. Well, I went along with the plan because battle royales are fun.
다른 무엇보다
That's why I did it.
웃는 시춘이를 봐야겠다는 생각이 들었어.
So he does want something. We finally get there. Come on, Lou. Just admit it.
하지만
All you have to do is admit it.
이곳에 오기 전에 당신은 바보.
아니요.
Oh, another flashback. Man,
하지만 흘러간 것이
there are so many flashbacks.
그저 묻어 잃은 게 아니라 잊은 것이라.
This arc is really just flashbacks to arcs, huh?
가깝. 영영 나 여전히 만남이 있으면 필요 꽃이 필 때는 사랑스럽지 하지만 언젠가는 바람에 흩어져 갈 꽃 사라질 것을 알면서도
Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Hit her with the nuke! What is that? That's supposed to be the building? Oh, okay, it's showing it. Dude, how sick if this was his new animation for his ego? How sick would this be if this was like the first alpha? That would be actually really cool. Freaking cannon chat. Insolent brat forces Granny to take a bath. Well, oh. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was like a Dante ability showing up. I was like, oh wait, another?
어떻게 영생을 계속
Searching for
할머니는 그
그런 찰나의 감정에 어찌 연연하겠느냐. 어리석은 번뇌이고 뇌의
Dude, Grandma's seen better days.
모든 감정은 결국 스쳐 지나가는데 그래서 그것에 하지만 그 찰나를 외면하고 산다면 우리가 사는 시간은 결국 기쁨이든 고통 그저 바라보는데 그치지 않고 감정이 요동치는 대로
I will
숨을
reach
뻗으려
out and let. Okay, run wild.
분노에도 슬픔에도
Okay,
즐거움에도
here comes the big question though. Are we actually going to see a character change here?
그렇게 되면
Or is this gonna feel like another Dawn situation?
영원을 찾을 수 있는 것이었어요.
I mean, I guess Dawn's vocabulary has gotten better at the very least. And there are moments where you see Santos bleed through.
아니요. 홍원을 바꾸게 될 것은 가주가 아니라 홍원을 이루는 사람들이니까.
I actually think the district, she's saying it will be worse. I think it will be better. Because when you conceptually think about this, every year their like palace and their wealth was growing bigger and bigger. So without them here, doesn't that mean that there's going to be more area for the people living in the district?
네. 이건 오로지 제 생각일 뿐이니까요. 할머니와 어르신들은 그토록 바라고.
Because isn't there just going to be a big vacuum of wealth?
제가 앞으로 살아가게 될
Or
내일
maybe I'm missing something.
마음껏 지켜보시면서요. 부디 만수무강하시기를.
Be long and unending, and he closes the door on them. Get locked up into your room, losers.
진작 근처에 쓸려 나갔을 거야. 찾아내.
Oh, I forgot these guys existed. Dude, I remember you guys, Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
여기 있군.
Or are they scared of a little water? Oh.
일단 여길 벗어난다.
But we still didn't have anything to break through the defensive field put up by their ego gear.
꽤나 좋은 말만 짓거리기는. 이게 본래의 순항줄. 뭐 어쩔 수 있나? 늙은이들 너무 고깝게 생각하지 말라고. 가만, 구보.
Well,
그 애고에
it's also the ability of an ego? This is a technique, not my area of expertise.
순순히 말하자면 이런 사용법이 있을 것만 같다는 생각은 머릿속에서 애고를 우리가 고른 것인 줄 알았건만 대략 처음부터 어떤 애고를 골라야 할지 알고 배정받은 것만 같군. 다른 그룹이 출구를 미리 뚫어놨단 말.
The newcomers team. One led by the... Oh yeah, the butler! That's right! She was a character.
이걸로 철암사는 완전히 고립되었네요.
Huh.
시춘이도 그 이후의 가주도 이젠 저 안의 사람들에게 이걸로
So,
홍원을 바꾸고자 한다는.
they're just basically a bunch of immortals locked in a room for the rest of their lives.
그럼 이제
Or until someone stumbles upon the box.
아무도 알 수 없게 되었네요. 저들끼리
지금까지 영양 공급 또한 가주가 도맡아 있을 것이다. 서서히
Oh. So they'll eventually die.
그 자체로군.
No, they just said they'll eventually die, I'm pretty sure. Question, did I talk? Yeah, you talked about the boatman, already. Can. On Wednesday.
오빠, 이곳을 나가게 되면 나는 어떻게 되는 걸까? 아무것도 못하고 오빠.
Huh, she actually lived. She had like 20 death flags?
홍원과 여
Project Moon subverting expectations.
맞을까?
내 생각에는 말이야, 시춘. 진정으로 가주 자리에 앉아야 할 사람은 가주가 되는 것을 두려워하는 자야.
그래. 오빠가
자, 나가자.
And we're...
약속된 진시권.
Oh yeah, this guy's still out there. Mr. Aura Man. I'm shocked she's living through this fight. Because she didn't see anything too exceptional when she was on our team. I mean, ideally, we kind of know the victor. Well, we know who numerically is stronger, right? He is, because he was level 90. He was level like 83.
이거 완전
Dang it, shit's fucked, ain't it? True. Yeah, you're kinda screwed, huh, mister?
밖에 있던 놈들도 급이 나서 다 뿔뿔이 흩어. 단도직입적으로 말할게. 어찌한 내 목숨이라도 살.
Wait, is he actually? Yeah, he's probably gonna get the wave.
그러면 삽시오. 한 대만 맞아라.
나는 끝까지 그 봉의 붕대를 풀 가치도.
Oh, he hasn't even unwrapped his staff.
기다려 보소. 나 금방 할란게.
Has to light the cigarette first. All right, hit me.
이게 그 천가.
Oh shit! Oh, I thought we were gonna see this guy again. I thought this was a Ricardo moment. Oh my gosh, no. Oh shit, well, that was a head that exploded.
별의 이름으로 부르나.
No Ricardo moment. Omnipresent yet unknown to each other.
그 아이를 가주의 자리에 올려서 제대로 흑수의 재갈을 쥐게 하지 않으면.
Oh, she still has a chance to ascend? I thought the, like, granny insect. Yeah, you can share a meme, but we never saw... I never figured out how the, like, if there's a way I can allow links just in general. Or for a specific person. Yeah, it doesn't let you. I think, just send a message directly on Twitch. I really don't want to disable that because that's how a lot of scams and stuff happen. Is when links are allowed.
배웅 나와주는 거야? 희춘?
Hang on, let me tab over. Let's take a look at what this is. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. The slap fight. We'll stop by from time to time. We're out.
언제나 극진이.
So now we have an ally who's going to be the head of H Corp, right?
네, 해결해야 충을 통해서만 내려오던 정보가 너무 많으니 서류화하는 일만 해도 몇 해를 써야 할지 가늠이 서지 않습니다. 하지만
Yeah.
하나 끊어주셨으니.
So they're gonna have their hands full, even though they're like our allies. They're gonna have their hands full, try to, you know, fix this place and figure shit out.
눈치만 보더라고. 하긴 첫 멘트부터 엄청 멋있긴 했어. 그런 건 따라하지 마.
첫인상부터 강단 있어 완전히 새로운 형태의 우두머리가 되었으니
어쩌겠어. 규율이야 새로 쓰이면 될 뿐이야.
Well, she is the head, so she can rewrite the rules if she wants.
10년은 늙어진 기분이야.
제가 붓을 붙잡고 그려가는 그림인 줄 알았건만.
And she does have a powerful person next to her.
남의 붓에 몸을 맡기게 될 줄은 꿈에도 몰라. 그래도 그리는 방향이 같았어. 불로불사를 원치 않는 가주라. 홍원이 또 어떻게 바뀌?
너의 말대로 아우의 눈을 뽑아 문을 여는 것보다는
Is far from a peaceful resolution. That is true.
뭐? 잔혹함 속의 효율. 미니멀리.
그건 농담이었잖아요. 뭐 죽은 이후로는
소지인이 엉망이
They are observed that the pinky has strayed from the path of humanity.
단판을 짓는다.
자리가 비워진 천태성의 자리에 대해서도 논해야 합니다.
그래. 그 후에 규사로 가지.
The Q Corp.
역시 공치우 씨는 소지의 인물이었군요.
그래. 소지의 몸을 담고
Indeed, as once a Pinky, I intend the Oh!
묘슈 씨가 말씀하셨던 걸 생각해 보면 뇌횡도 자로 씨도 같은 소지인 것 같은데 어째서
소지는 일정한 조건이 만족될 때 결집하고 모입니다. 조건이 충족되지 않을 때는
So the Pinky's not like the other syndicates. They're not as active. Well, they're active, but they're not as unified. Unlike the other four.
서로의 정체에 대해
They're more of a collection of individuals with a broad goal
그대가 귀중한 정보를 듣고 말한다지?
that work independently.
소지의
Huh.
인물이라는 것이 중요한 정보라는 것도 알 것이야. 도리에 따라 입조심은 하시리.
내게 물어보고 싶은 것이 있다.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's funny. So the Pinky has a member at the thumb.
관리자 단테. 어떤 동료라도 자신만의 방식대로 길을 걷고 그 길을 밀어줄 것인가?
No matter which
내가
road they
오래된
walk.
그랬듯.
Okay.
그 길 중
Just confirming that we're gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna keep on doing what we do best.
아, 그리고 죽은 여직
짐작에 불과하긴 하지만 가원춘 역시 홍원에 대한 반역의 세력에 가담되어 있는 것 같아 보여. 소동이 마무리된 후 곧바로 모습을 감추긴 했지만
당초 사유아의 목을 베도록 명령한 자는 역시 사씨 가문의 권력층이었으니 그자가 누구인지부터 짚어.
앞으로도 계속 떠도실 예정인가요?
그래.
Will you continue to roam the lands? Yep.
도시를 떠돌며 각 둥지의
Indeed.
주인들을 만나 이야기를 가시춘이 가주로서 사는 내내 불로불사로부터 눈을 돌리고 살 것이라.
아니다.
허나
Yet one's heart truly lies upon the path of humanity.
계속 지켜볼 가치가 있음에 만족한다. 너와 내가 다시 만날 때라니.
So she's basically just got her blessing to lead from the guy who's actually has the power.
이번 가르침도 마음에 들던가.
네, 이번에도 제가 어리석은.
괜찮다. 늘 말하듯 배움과 깨달음은 여전히 그대는 내게 논할 가치가 있는 제자로다.
정진할게요. 괜히 주군께서 제 귀에 피가 날 정 홍원에서 유일하게 믿고 맡겨볼 줄.
그럼 자군과 자로여. 잠시 따로 떨어져 내가 기니
스빈이 달인 여하차는 언제나
You're... I can't pronounce that. Tea is delicious.
네, 도련님.
나는 또다시 떠날 거야.
네.
잘 지내? 아니다. 스빈은 어떻게 생각해? 내가 다시 떠나는 건 말이야.
어디로든 도련님이 가고픈 곳으로.
그래.
I kind of expected Lou to like lose his eye or something, but he still got it.
이렇게 되는군요. 나무들은 시들기 시작했고 존재하는 모든 것에는
맞아. 그렇기에 살아가는 모든 찰나가
진실로 기다리지 않겠습니다.
I will no longer wait
어느
for it.
날 훌쩍 대관.
되어.
So he's up.
그날의 그게
예, 저도요.
Cue ending music. Oh no, not yet. How is the kite still there? How many years has it been? That's one durable kite.
뭐
Oh wait, didn't expect more.
보내려니 가주가 된 기념으로 귀한
Oh, another feast scene.
식사 자리를 파란제로 얹은.
애초에
그걸 우리가 어떻게 알아? 근데 그린 거
제가 대신해서 있잖아요.
Oh, I forgot you were here in this district. There's so many characters.
흔적이 소드시로
아니요, 그게 아니고요. 다음으로 해야 할 일이
Unfinished business. For your information, the Red Gaze is currently
SCB와 관련된 급한 업무가
okay.
고생이 참으로 많구려. 아, 파일럿군과 함께하여 고생한다는
대관원에 할 일이 남았다.
네, 그럼요. 어마어마하게 중요한.
너 표정이 또 왜 그래?
저희에게 우호적인 가시춘 씨라는
It's a very yeah.
무려 한 날개.
네 녀석. 머리
Yeah. This is what I was saying. We now have an ally who's a winghead.
지난번 네 후임이 저지른
역시 뭐가 회사의 중요한 일인지 척하면
나 진짜
Hey, for once we didn't goof. We didn't screw it up. Nice job, team. We actually did our job right.
LCB 여러분께
아니야, 잠깐만.
Finally, an arc that goes the way we intended.
소중한 인적 자원 가시춘 씨를 가주의 자리에 걸맞게 철저히 훈련시키는 일에 전념.
Huh?
시간을 많이 할애할 수는 없어.
누구 마음대로?
아가씨께서 가주로서의 입지를 다지기 위해 대관원 안에서 굳세게 버티시.
그렇다면 실행은 빠를수록 좋겠군. 메르소, 체력 단련의 조예가 깊더군.
뭘 원하는지는 파악되나.
Well, I don't see why not.
알겠습니다.
We're getting a training arc?
가장 먼저 체력 단련이다.
이젠 나 좀 그만 내버려.
Cue the training montage? Cue, what's the meme? When the sad music kicks in? Or what's his name? The guy from, regular show. The stupid, like, music that's like do 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 do.
데리고 왔습니다. 죽은.
It's the oh yeah the hang on. This is the music I'm thinking of. It's called like oh gosh, what's it called? YouTube. It's like Legend. This thing I'm pretty sure this is copyrighted or it's copyright free because it's used on like everything. This stupid song. This is what we're gonna hear from her. We just watched the training montage. Dun, 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 dun.
이 아이와
짠,
힘을
짠.
나누고 싶구나. 자리를 비워두어라.
뜻을 따릅니다.
Your wishes. Oh. Oh yeah, these people.
마음고생이 심해 보이는구나. 설가에게 등을 돌렸으니 그럴 만도 하지.
What, she betrayed? I guess she told us, but it's not really a betrayal.
분명히 어지러운 형국이라.
보차야. 손으로 하늘을 가린들 설계가 너를 못 찾겠니? 걸음을 조심히 하니.
아니 되어요, 원춘 언니. 아니.
Do they already know? Why didn't you like the note? Well, I mean, she asked. I mean,
알지 못해. 너희 부모님도 아니 이 대관 둘만 아는 이야기로도 만들 수 있지. 그게 아니라 난 그저 네가 바라는 걸 이루게.
never trust anyone who says this. This is like a devil whispering in your ear.
네가 설가에
Oh, I'm only here for you. I only want what's best for you.
돌아올 것 같지 않아.
Sure.
보기를 위해서 그랬겠다.
언니께서 저를 너무 환히 보이는.
보차야. 돌아오게 하면 될 뿐.
어떻게?
좀 더 가까이. 오늘 밤은
Oh, so she's gonna, yeah, try to manipulate her. He may show up as an enemy later. What's going on? No. I hear the music. This better count. Okay. Oh, don't scare me like that. Oh my god. I thought I did all that work to complete that boss. And part of me was like, I'm gonna log in and it's gonna be like not completed. Oh. Oh my god. Give me all this lunacy. Alright. I'll give my final thoughts on this arc now. On this Canto. I thought all around it was okay. It's not my favorite. The theme didn't mesh with me like as well. But I don't think it was bad. I feel like there were some parts that were kind of not needed. Like a lot of the talking on these like last two nodes was just talking in circles. And yeah. The ending I think's okay. But again, I think the only reason I feel like the ending's like just meh is because the whole arc just felt like meh. It felt like Honglu. It's the best way to put it. There, even at the end with his revelations, I felt like he just never broke character. Like, it felt like he didn't grow, but instead just, I don't know. Like, even now, I feel like he's different, but it's still, like, the same. It's a weird feeling I'm getting. Like, I think it's still above Canto 1 and 2. Definitely 2. 2's the weakest of the Cantos. But I don't think it's as good as Canto 3. Which is, yeah. It felt really weak to me. I saw so many people glazing, but like yeah. I don't know. Well, I do know. It was meh. It was meh for me. It was a middle Canto. Not bad storytelling, but like not best in comparison to the others. Like, it felt like it was setting up a lot of things. Like, oh god, which node was it that was super hype? It was like this node? This node had so much hype behind it. I thought we were gonna see some wild crap. With, like, this place breaking down and it being, like, a multi-way war. But then it doesn't really feel like that all the way through. Like, they show that there are people going for the heart, but then it just didn't. Like, if the Canto started with this, it would have been sick. And then that was, like, the entire Canto. Like, maybe, I don't know. We had so much set up. And it felt like the payoff wasn't as much. Oh, and that's a good point. She was using abilities from branches we never saw, too. Like, we never saw, like, the dragon, the monkey, the tiger, any of that. So, yeah. That's my opinion. I give it a meh. It had some okay fights. I felt like one thing that was super missing from this arc that we don't talk about is some of the moments in a combat scene that we didn't get. So Canto 7 and Canto 6 had moments mid-fight where the characters do something like spectacular, like a spectacular clash or something physically changes to happen. And I felt like that just didn't happen during these fights. Like it felt like it was a ton of story nodes that like were the normal, like, how you say, visual novel style story, but we didn't have really story through the combat. Like, let's go, hang on, thinking about this. Let's go back to this. Like, let's take a moment of this. If I did whatever, who cares what team I bring into here? It can be anything. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, the drunk boss never showed up again. That's strange. So if we just step into this, like, we're in the combat scene here. Like, this was so peak. And then, as you fight him, the full stage is changing. And, what's it called? Like, he hits, for his transitions, there's a full in-sync thing of these two hitting each other. And him hitting Catherine. And then the scene swaps. And it's clear that we have changed phases. And then his abilities change, but they're still, like, simple. Like, look at this. Unclashable, generate 1 wild hunt. It's simple. But it can mean a lot, right? Like, wild hunt summons a dude. So, like, even though, like, we're summoning stuff and the fight is growing in complexity, it's still being relatively simple. And summoning enemies we've already seen, so we know their effects. We don't need to relearn them. I don't need to sit there and read the abilities. That's the way to do it, is if you want, like, some complicated ability coming in, have, like, a summon of a previous boss. And the same thing goes on with Don Quixote's fight, too. But her fight, it just didn't feel like that. Like, all we saw was transition scenes of her growing, right? Or becoming more of a blob. And that's it. Like, sure, Lou gets buffed, but Lou has, like, visual novel cutscenes in the middle of it. Like, that just, like, takes away from the immersion in the fight. Then even, the side bosses didn't have the same feeling on the build-up. Like, again, the bosses felt middling. Like, they're the embodiment of this Canto. Say a lot, do little. Like, the definition. Yeah. So anyways. With that, it's gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna be wrapping up. I'm gonna probably go make me dinner. And let's see. When am I gonna be at? I don't think we're gonna have a Wednesday stream. We may have a Monday stream since it's really short. Since this one was really short. I think I'll do a Monday afternoon stream. And then we'll go back to our normal streaming on Saturdays. We'll be doing mirror dungeons and stuff, hopefully playing with a new ID. And with that, I am out of here.